tell. You don't do it in front of the other players. So I'm just sitting here so I can video. I got his home run on video the other day.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's now ladies and gentlemen, to deal for tonight's second first pitch of the game tonight. Here's my representative, what's winning on next one. We've got Neil here at Constellation Neil. Hello, sir. Welcome to the ballpark. All right, when you're ready, it's your pick. Let's give it up for our first pitcher this evening. by Miss Alicia Mata.
This beautiful stadium.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so grandly hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched, words of gallantry screamed, and the buccaneers reserved that the thirsting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Forsake us, last star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the and the
I brought the lady 2 nights ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? How goes it on a Wednesday evening here at beautiful Constellation Field? You got Skeeters baseball coming right up here for you against the New Britain Bees. Game number 5 of 7 between these two clubs. Game number 6 of 7 between these two clubs. Check it. As the Skeeters looking to snap a 4-game losing streak tonight. They won 12-1 on Friday, and it'll be a rematch of that game tonight. Carlos Pimentel on the mound for your Skeeters. Rainey Lara going to go for the Bees, and Pimentel warming up. Let's get to the lineup for the visiting New Britain Bees. Leading off playing center field will be Darren Ford. Ryan Jackson hitting second and playing short. Hitting third and playing right field will be John Rodemaker. Jason Rogers will hit cleanup and play first. Mike Karp, the DH, will bat fifth. Jonathan Galvez over at second will hit sixth. Ozzie Martinez back in the lineup will hit seventh and play third. Zach Collier, he'll hit eighth and play left field behind the plate. And batting ninth, that'll be the catcher, Brian Mayer. And for your Skeeters, from left to right across the outfield, it'll be Witten Bernard, Rico Noel, and Zach Bornstein. Across the infield from third to first, Juan Silverio, Jason Martinson, Anthony Jansanti, and DJ Peterson. Behind the plate, Albert Cordero. DH tonight, Dennis Phipps. And on the mound, Carlos Pimentel, who joined the Skeeters after playing in the Pan Am games and was very, very dominant in his return. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run back on Friday night to pick up the win, which was his first since joining the rotation. He had worked out of the bullpen and was 3-1, now 4-1 with a 234 earned run average, making his 7th start of the year. One of the 4 Skeeters selected to play in the Atlantic League All-Star game. Appeared in the game through a scoreless inning. And Darren Ford stepping on in, and Jared James, the first base coach tonight for the Bees, going to trot on over there. Pimentel, as a starter this year, 1-0, a 284 earned run average. Now making his 7th start of the year. He was not too shabby out of the bullpen either. He was 3-1 with a .84 ERA before being shifted over to the rotation. Ford has stepped in. He did not play in last night's game, getting the night off. First pitch of the game, up and in, taken for a ball, 1-0. Skeeters won 12-1 back on Friday. That was the biggest run differential on a win for them this season, and then have dropped 4 straight. That one fouled straight back, 1-1. For 270 on the year, 3 homers, 21 ribbies. One. I'll Up and in again. 2-1 now, 2 Ford. Ford third in the league in stolen bases and 2 for 12 this series. Skeeters kept him in check. Last played on Monday night and was 0 for 5. Did steal base in that contest. One of his 2 hits this series, a triple. 2-1 to Ford. Popped up toward shallow center field. Ranging back is Jan Santi. Called off by Rico Noel, who coasts in for the easy out, 1 away. One away, that'll bring up Brian Jackson, former Skeeter. He's been held in check the last 2 nights. 1 for 5 with a strikeout in last night's game. First pitch to Jackson, takes 4, strike, going 1. Pimentel at home this year at Constellation Field has been lights out, 3-1. Just a 1.14 earned run average, making his 4th start here at Constellation Field. That one in the dirt actually skips on by Albert Cordero, kind of spiked it there, 1-1. Last night definitely one that you look back and you think the Skeeters definitely had a chance. They led the 9th inning off with the triple and trailing by 1, were unable to get the run in as Jim Fuller picked up save number 14 on the season. DJ Peterson with that triple last night in the bottom of the 9th. That one in the dirt as well, 2-1 to Jackson. Skeeters struck first last night, and Albert Cordero had a triple, and Anthony Jansani drove him with a double, and they were up 2-0 in the 3rd, and that lead stood all the way up until the 8th inning. These took a 1-run lead on a Mike Karp single, and that was all she wrote last night. Skeeters looking to get back in the win column here. 2-1 pitch, Jackson out in front of the off-speed, now 2-2. Tomorrow, the finale of this 7-game series, as really you don't see 7-game series between 2 teams all that often, but out here in the Atlantic League, and Skeeters especially, being the only team here in Texas, definitely kind of unusual. That one in the dirt, 3-2. One away, we're in the top of the 1st, just getting underway here on a August night here at Constellation Field, Sugar Land, Texas. That one shot foul toward the 3rd base line. 3-2 still to Jackson. Juan Silverio back at 3rd base tonight. He started at shortstop, ended the night at 2nd or at 3rd base rather. Jason Martinson, who did not start the game, was pinch runner. He's back starting at short. And DJ Peterson and Dennis Phipps continue to flip-flop from first base and DH. That one grounded sharply toward Martinson. Backhand stop in the hole. Derek Jeter style. The throw is in time. Gets him by a half step. Jason Martinson. That's a web gem if I've ever seen one right there. Literally Derek Jeter-esque there as he was moving into the hole into shallow left field. Jason Martinson. Nicely done. 2 away here in the 1st. Did not think there was going to be a chance to get Jackson. He runs fairly well there on that one. Nice pickup there at first as well by DJ Peterson on the low throw. And with 2 away, that'll bring up Bijan Rodemaker. He has had a pretty good series there for the Bees, 8 for 19 so far. Homered back on Monday night. Now is 13 on the season. Takes outside there, 1-0. Carlos Pimentel regionally signed by the Texas Rangers in 2007 as an amateur free agent out of the Dominican Republic. Spent some time in the system for the Rangers, the Cubs, and lastly the Padres back in 2016. 1-0 pitch, nice breaking ball from Pimentel, 1-1. And as we touched on earlier, he was with the Team Dominican Republic in the Pan Am games. So he left the team on July 19th, returned for the opener of this series, and picked up right where he left off. 6 innings, 1 run allowed in a winning effort. 1-1 pitch to Rodemaker's fastball up and away. Called a ball, 2-1. Juan Silverio playing even with the base. Rodemaker, who's shown some power this series, has a home run and a couple doubles as well. Also has had a few bunt singles, so keeping Silverio honest there at third. Jason Martinson shaded towards second base there at shortstop. The 2-1 pitch inside forces Rodemaker to take a step back. 3-1. Just a heads up, I will be out tomorrow. My good friend Brandon MacArthur will be here in the booth taking over for me for the finale of this series, as much as I'd love to be here. Going back to the homestead in San Diego, so you'll be in good hands of my trusty friend Brandon MacArthur, who called the games earlier this season in May when I was out as well. So just a note to the viewers. 3-1. Check swing from Rodemaker. Called a strike though. 3-2. Umpire Ed Nelson rung him up, but just strike two. So full count pitch upcoming to Rodemaker with 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Rodemaker taking his time to get back into the batter's box. All right, we're back to action here. Pimentel, who's working out of the stretch exclusively, the 3-2. That one hit on a bounce over to Anthony Jansanti right at him. He's up and fires DJ Peterson. Plenty of time for out number 3. Bees go down in order, 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the first. Skeeters coming to bat for the first time on a Wednesday evening at beautiful Constellation Field.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Rico Noel going to lead it off for the Skeeters here. Get you the full lineup in just a second as Randy Lara winds and delivers the first pitch here in the bottom of the first. No score. It's outside for a ball. But Rico Noel, Winton Bernard, and Dennis Phipps, 1-2-3. Batting cleanup, Zach Borenstein, DJ Peterson in the 5-hole. Jason Martinson inning 6th. Anthony Jansanti 7th. Batting 8th, Albert Cordero, rounding things out. Juan Silverio. Now it is outside for a ball, 2-0. Who else squares the bunt there? Takes. He's quickly ahead, 3-0. 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike to Noel, hitting 266 on the year, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. It's 31 stolen bases, good for 4th in the league. That one's in there for a strike as well. 3-2. Randy Lara coming into the start with an ERA that's above 5. 5-9, 584. That one foul back, 3-2. Full count pitch upcoming to Rico Noel. Up and in for a ball. So Rico Noel, the speedster, leading the game off with the walk. Bernard checks, bunts it there in front of the mound. Laura up with it. Has to be quick as Bernard was moving there. And Noel on to second base there. So a sac bunt from Wynn Bernard, getting things going here. Runner in scoring position now with just 1 away here for your Skeeters. And it'll be Dennis Phipps here. 1 away. Phippsy leads the Skeeters, 61 RBIs. It's like Randy Lara was not quite in a hurry there, and then he saw Wynn Bernard getting up the line. He's like, oh, man, okay, gotta be quick. But it gets the job done there. Nice job of Wynn Bernard, a selfless play there. Don't really see the sac bunt all too much in baseball, especially independent baseball. But nice on him there. Good job getting the runner over, and now just a single would get Rico Noel in with all likelihood as Phipps takes a strike there, 0-1. Phipps 8th in the league with 61 RBIs. 0 for 4 last night, although he helped get one of the runs in, hit a ball hard on the ground to third base, was kicked off the glove of Brandon Moreno and allowed a run to score. 1 of 2 runs for the Skeeters last night. Good sized lead over there for Noel. Fakes the steal. That one's fouled back. 0-2. No score in the bottom of the first inning. 1 down. Dennis Phipps down 0-2 to Randy Lara. Takes his time there, steps out. Phipps against Lara this year has had great success. 5 for 8. Has driven in 4 runs. He had 3 ribbies back on Friday night in that 12-1 win for the Skeeters. Noel on the move this time. Throw down to Ozzie Martinez is going to be in time, and Noel caught stealing third base there for out number 2. That one up and away to Phipps, so count moves to 1-2 for him at the plate. Just the 5th time Noel has been caught. Stolen 31 bases there. That one just beat him. That one called strike 3, and just like that, the Skeeters are down and out for this inning. No runs, no hits, just the walk to Rico Noel to lead the game off. We head to the top of the second, no score.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation.
Jason Rogers is going to lead it off here at the top of the second inning. No score between your Skeeters and the visiting Bees. Both teams down in order in each of their respective halves in the first inning. First pitch to Rogers, in for a strike, 0-1. Carlos Pimentel looking sharp once again. He is an anchor for this rotation. Oh, 1 pitch, low and away, taken for a ball, 1-1. Rogers 9 home runs coming in tonight. He's hitting .312. If you're curious where he stands in the Atlantic League. Number 5 with this .312 average. Skeeters do not have a qualifier at the top 10 in the league at the moment. 1-1 pitch. Rogers swings and misses the fastball away. 1-2. Rogers taking his time here, kicking around some dirt. 1-2 the count to the former Milwaukee Brewer and Pittsburgh Pirate. Rogers 1 for 2 at the double and an RBI last night, walked twice. Skeeters got him down 1-2 and swung and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Carlos Pimentel and 1 away. Got to bring up Mike Karp, who was definitely a nuisance for the Skeeters last night. 2 for 4 and a pair of RBI singles, including the go-ahead RBI single in the 8th inning. And he is 5 for 13 this series. So we'll see if Pimentel can silence his bat here. Karp in his 14th year as a pro was originally drafted by the Mets in the 9th round of the 2004 MLB draft. So he's been playing pro baseball for over a decade, pushing over 15 years now. That one taken outside, 1-0. Tomorrow, 7:05 p.m. start to wrap up this series, and the Skeeters are right back at it on the road out in Lancaster, and then they'll get a 4-game series against York. Should be interesting. That could be a preview of the Freedom Division Championship Series upcoming. Fouled back, 1-1. So the Skeeters, they'll host the first 2 games of that series, whoever it is against, out here at Constellation Field, September 24th and 25th. Different from last year. Last season, the Skeeters hosted the final 3 games. So obviously in that case, you're only really guaranteed 1 game. However, the series did go into 5 games, so we saw 3 games here at Constellation Field. Walk-off grand slam by Tony Thomas there in that first round last year. 1-2 as Karp swings through that one. Change up there from Pimentel, and it was a good one on the outside part of the plate. Pimentel set here ahead, 1-2. Fastball upstairs taken, so that'll even things up at 2-2 for Karp. Pimentel with the Long Island Ducks last year, strictly out of the bullpen, so did not appear as a starter in the Atlantic League last season. 39 relief appearances for the Ducks. 2-2, Karp fouls that one back, stays even. Tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday, sponsored by Modelo. It's $2 beers and sodas. Come out and after your work day, put your feet up, enjoy a couple cold ones or a couple sodas, and watch some baseball. Got some good beers here on tap at Constellation Field, including Modelo, if you weren't so inclined. 2-2. That one's popped up toward Juan Silverio, shallow left field. He's ranging in foul territory, and Silverio under it for out number 2 as the Skeeters retire Mike Karp. And with 2 down, that's going to bring up Jonathan Galvez, who's back at second base tonight. Doesn't really fit the mold of a second baseman, as he's played all over the field. He's played a little left field, he's played a little first base, but also played second base. If I remember correctly, because Jonathan Galvez came up as a Padres prospect, he actually was a shortstop in the Padres system, a middle infielder, so I think that's his natural position, but definitely seeing him more often than not on the corners here since he's joined the Bees, at least since I've been here, since last year. Big time bat though, and he's in .315 this season, 15 homers. Leads the Bees in both categories. Skeeters looking to turn the tide a bit on the Bees, who the season series right now, it belongs to the Bees, 4-10. That one taken outside, 1-1, and they're approaching the 500 mark here on the all-time series. The Skeeters hold the edge by 1 game now, 36-35 since the Bees joined the league in 2016. Last year, the Skeeters 13-5 against the Bees. A lot of the same faces too. Guys like Galvez were here last year. Darren Ford, Rainey Lara. Swung on a miss there, 1-2. Different look behind the plate though. James Skelton changing sides. Remember, he was with the Bees last year. Now Skelton with the York Revolution, who the Skeeters will see next week. Talking about guys who don't necessarily fit the profile of most guys at their position. James Skelton definitely in that conversation. 1-2. Galvez stays alive, fouls out one straight back. 2 down here in the top of the second, no score. Carlos Pimentel has tried the first 5 batters he's faced tonight. See if he can make it number 6. Tarp back out in the field earlier today, and pretty sure it's made its way on the field one way or another in each game in this series. Lots of rain in the Houston area, but none while the game's been going. That's important. A couple of hops. Jason Martinson fires on over to DJ Peterson in time. 6 up, 6 down for Carlos Pimentel to get this one going. We head to the bottom of the second. Skeeters coming back to bat. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner.
Your free estimate. That's CertaPro with the C. CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here.
Zach Lawrence to lead off here in the bottom of the second. No score between the Skeeters and the Bees. Rainey Lara was roughed up back on Friday night as the opener of the homestand. Set the Skeeters down in order in the first inning. We'll see if Borenstein did not appear in that game. Can get the Skeeters going. Chops it to Jason Rogers. Good hustle down the line from Borenstein, but Laura covering the bag. They're just a few steps ahead for out number 1. Borenstein made that a close play. But Skeeters still looking for the first hit tonight as DJ Peterson here. And it sure seemed like DJ Peterson was going to start, was going to be a game-time rally last night. Led the inning off the bottom of the 9th with a triple, trailing by 1, but the Skeeters were unable to get him in. As Peterson clanked one off the Sugarland Premier Roofing sign there in right center. 2 triples last night for the Skeeters as Albert Cordero had one as well. First pitch in there for a strike. For those that are into stats, and deep highs and lows stats, that was the first game this year the Skeeters had more than 1 triple. 0-1 to Peterson. Skies at left field. Under it is Collier. Calls off Darren Ford, and that's good for out number 2. Just a little bit off the end of the bat, it sounded like there for Peterson. Otherwise, we could be talking about his 6th homer of the year. 2 away, which will bring up Jason Martinson. Martinson did not start last night. Did come in as a pinch runner, though. Did not record an at-bat. So far this series, Martinson 2 for 14. Has scored 3 times, though. He's walked 3 times as well. Big patience. He's in the top 10 in the league in walks. Leads the Skeeters, and he's ahead 1-0. Martinson fouls that one off right side over the roof. Evens the count at 1-1. Parsons making fun of me over here. It's not very nice. Laura against the Skeeters this year, 0-2 with a 432 earned run average. He jams Martinson there, though. Pops it up toward Jason Rogers, and Rogers under it there toward the line. Has it for out number 3, so the Skeeters go 3 up, 3 down here at the bottom of the 2nd. We are moving to the 3rd. No score between the Skeeters and the Bees.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Ozzy Martinez going to lead it off for the Bees here in the top of the 3rd inning. No score. 6 up, 6 down for Carlos Pimentel so far. Just a walk for the Skeeters. Rico Noel got out the game with a walk. That's it so far. It's Ozzy Martinez, 229, 3 homers, 17 ribbies on the season. He's got the dreadlock look going. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Ed Nelson, our home plate umpire tonight. Calling balls and strikes, although it's being dictated by the TrackMan camera above our roof, or on our roof, I should say. Automated ball and strike system. That one in the dirt, scooped up by Albert Cordero, 1-1. It's one of those things where I have to like always kind of remind myself almost when I'm saying out loud that balls and strikes are being called by the automated ball strike system. It's not all that noticeable unless you are absolutely looking for it. 1-1. Martinez grounds it up the middle. That's going to get stopped by Martinson, but does not get a throw in there as it pops out of his glove on the transfer. That would have been a tough play as well, as that one was scooped up in shallow center field. So Martinez reaches. He's the first base runner tonight for the Bees. Scored a hit, so the no-hitter gone tonight.
It's going to happen tomorrow when you're gone.
It probably will, as Chris Parsons joining us here.
Because what, Beeler's on the mound tomorrow?
Troy Scribner on the mound tomorrow.
Scribner. It's going to happen when you're gone tomorrow.
I would not be surprised.
And you won't be able to call it.
That would be as poetic justice as I've never watched a no-hitter live. And Pimentel would be a good candidate for it.
I think any of our starters would be.
Right now, yeah, no doubt. Housechild last night allowed just 1 hit through 6 innings. Mike Housechild had a good outing. Did not factor into the decision. That one taken outside for a ball to Zach Collier, 1-0. Collier, 224 on the year. He's out in left field tonight, played center last night. Had a couple big-time plays. He robbed Cody Stanley of what would likely have been a 2-run double early in the game and a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, that could have really opened up the scoring for the Skeeters.
Seriously, that was a nice running grab.
Just looking for that spark to get the offense going, and then you know it's going to come in waves after that.
And they got it in waves on Friday against Rainy Laura, so the blueprint's there. Pimentel going to look Martinez back, no throw. Brian Mayer, the number 9 hitter, on deck. No Logan Moore tonight, at least in the starting lineup. 1-0, pitch out there, and Martinez not going. 2-0.
Yeah, I think 5 games catching this heat will get you a day off.
Sure. And yeah, both catchers last night getting the day off. Cody Stanley and Logan Moore as Albert Cordero moves behind the plate. Coco actually got in the game, though, later in the last night's contest at catcher. Skeeters have a pretty good tandem there behind the plate. The 2-0, though, to Collier is a check swing. Did not go around, so he's ahead 3-0 in the count. Martinez, a former major leaguer with the Florida Marlins. 34 games for them back in 2010 and 11. Hit 258 in his big league career. 3-0 to Collier is in there for a strike, 0-1. Collier has not played in the big leagues. Former first-round pick, though, 34th overall in 2008 by the Phillies out of Chino Hills High School. I think me and you were talking about this, Parsons, earlier. That's the alma mater of Lonzo Ball. Yep. And LeAngelo Ball, LaMelo Ball. It's up there kind of on the...
And only one of them panned out to do anything.
And now with the Pelicans out in New Orleans.
All that commotion for one NBA.
Yep. Ball 4 there to Zach Collier. So runners on first and second. Nobody down here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Thankfully their dad toned it down.
Yeah, I think people stopped giving him a mouthpiece to kind of get his craziness out there, which was probably for the best.
I don't know who it was. It Barkley or someone that kind of put him in a spot?
I mean, a lot of people, you know, like Stephen A. Smith and him would always go back and forth. I'm sure Barkley did as well. I mean, ESPN really tried to milk that cow with LeVar Ball and all those crazy sound bites he give you. I mean, he was TV gold, we'll say that. The bunt from Brian Mayer gets it down in front of Pimentel. He'll go to third, gets Ozzy Martinez in plenty of time, and they're going to try to double off Mayer. Not in time, but the sack bunt does not work as Carlos Pimentel feels his position well there and gets the lead runner for out number 1. Yeah, that's not a great bunt. Right back to Pimentel on a hop, and he got Martinez by at least 2 or 3 steps. So now the double play can get the Skeeters out of the inning. That'll be a tough double play to turn, though, with Darren Ford up to bat. Flew out to center field in his first plate appearance. Runners on first and second still for the Bees, 1 away. Already seen 2 sack bunt attempts. The Skeeters back in the first inning was successful from Wynton Bernard, and Brian Mayers right there not successful, but talked about it after Wynton Bernard. You don't see the sack bunt all that much anymore. We've already seen 2 in just 2.5 innings of play so far. Ford in his 15th year in pro ball. 3rd in the Atlantic League. 1-0 to him. Line to center field. It's going to take Rico Noel back a few steps in front of the track. Has it. Tagging up is Collier. Jason Martinson gets the cutoff and does not fire in there. So fly ball moves Collier over to third. Out number 2. Runners on the corners here with 2 away in the top of the 3rd. And with 2 away, that'll bring up Brian Jackson. Jackson in his first at-bat grounded out to Jason Martinson, who made a fine play to get him. It was ranging in the hole there, Derek Jeter style, to get Jackson. First pitch to Jackson is in there for a strike from Carlos Pimentel, 0-1. Former teammates going to battle here. Runner on third base, Zach Collier, Brian Mayer at first. We still have no score here in the top of the 3rd. Game number 6 of 7. Jackson pops that one up toward Anthony Jansanti at second base. The captain is under it. The captain has it. Out number 3. Carlos Pimentel strands runner at third base there. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still no score between your Skeeters and the Bees.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Captain Sugar Land will lead it off. Bottom of the 3rd inning, no score between the defending champion, your Sugar Land Skeeters, And the New Britain Bees, Brian Posner, Chris Parsons here on the call with you. So Parsons, your Cowboys, they extended Jalen Smith. Are they going to extend Zeke?
I think they eventually will.
I need to know because I picked 5th in my fantasy draft, and I need to know if I should take him in the first round.
It's going to be a tough draft.
There's
got a lot. We got Melvin Gordon saying he's going to hold out for a while.
Melvin and Zeke have thrown a wrench into the draft because both would probably be top 5 picks in a vacuum.
When is your draft?
It is on Saturday.
Oh, so you don't even get to wait until after the preseason game to see if anybody gets hurt?
Nope. That one popped up. Shallow center. Jonathan Gavas under it for out number 1, taking care of Jan Santee.
I mean, he'll eventually be a Cowboy this year. He'll show up. He'll play.
Yeah, but hey, thinking about last year when Le'Veon Bell was holding out, people took him like 2nd or 3rd overall. Like, oh, he'll for sure play at some point, and he sat out the entire season. Yeah. So I'm a little hesitant. Not that anybody at all cares about anybody else's fantasy team, but it's just some talk here. Got to do some research on my flight tomorrow. First pitch to Albert Cordero. That one is in for a strike, 0-1. Coco has gone loco. Last 23 games, hitting .310 at a triple last night. Coco's picking him up, putting it down into the right field corner, really proving that if you get in the right field corner, it should be a triple. Takes a strike there, 0-2.
If Coco can do it, anybody can do it.
I think I would get thrown out by like 30 feet.
Well, yeah, you probably wouldn't make it anywhere close to second
I'd
base.
probably make it a close play at second, probably be thrown out by like 3 feet.
Maybe 3.5.
0-2 count. Cordero takes slow for a ball, 1-2.
So what pick do you have Saturday?
The number 5 pick.
And who are you thinking?
I don't know if any of my buddies are listening. They're on the air right now. I don't want to give them any.
Is it a live auction or is it?
It's a normal draft, normal snake draft.
Snake draft.
I like it's a 10-team league, so I'm right dead central. That one's up and away, 2-2. I like Michael Thomas. That's my safe pick. If you want to get gutsy, Le'Veon Bell's not a bad pick there, but I don't know how I feel about the Jets.
Jets are gonna be terrible.
Yeah, so that's my only hesitation there, taking Le'Veon Bell.
Man, there's been so much movement. Oh, heads up.
That one lined into the seats, foul, third base side, luckily off an empty seat.
There's been so much movement this offseason. I forget where guys are at now.
I like David Johnson's not a bad option. He could have a bounce back year. He had a monster 2016 and then, 2016, but the last 2 seasons kind of been hit or miss for him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what he does in Kingsbury's offense.
That one grounded over to Galvez, staying busy over there. He throws over to Rogers, and that takes care of Cordero for out number 2. So 2 away as Randy Laura has set the first 8 Skeeters down without a hit. And Juan Silverio, who's batting 9th tonight, kind of an interesting rotation of the lineup there. I was talking about it with Russell, I believe, or I'm not sure who it was, but kind of like having the lineup change like that. You get guys in different spots, although I don't know what kind of effect that has on the individual player, but I like the fact that different guys bat in different spots and they come up in different parts of the order. Silverio squares the button, pulls it back there. 1-0. So he was taken all the way, just wanted to make Laura think a little bit. Rico Noel on deck. He started the game off with a walk. Was caught stealing third base back in the first inning. Only Skeeters base runner so far. One 0 to Silverio, squares the bunt again, pulls back again, called a ball again.
I'm not sure what he's doing exactly, but
I don't know.
Maybe he's just seeing the ball come in.
I think so. I mean, it seems like it's more of like a kind of keeping Laura's attention away from throwing a strike.
See if 3rd time's a charm.
Not square, takes the fastball up and in, 3-0. Because, yeah, Martinez doesn't really take, I don't know if he took that as a threat because he was still playing far back there on third.
He hasn't moved an inch.
So Silverio ahead, 3-0 here, 2 down. Takes up and in, 4-pitch walk for Juancho as he's the 2nd Skeeters base runner of the night. That'll bring up Rico Noel with 2 away. Whatever he was doing, it worked. If his goal was to distract Randy Lara, Juan Silverio did that swimmingly with 2 away. No score here in the bottom of the third inning. Rico Noel, the speed threat up to bat here. Almost stole home last night.
Yeah, that would have been impressive.
Just missed. That would have been a first for me. Can't
Probably
recall.
the first in Skeeters history.
That is something you don't see all too often. Noel takes there, and it's called a strike, 0-1. Noel just played in 34 games, 31 stolen bases. He had 26 stolen bases in the month of July. Keep in mind, he's joined the Skeeters to begin the second half, which was July 14th. So he had half a month and stole 26 bases. That one also called a strike, 0-2.
All right, so back to your fantasy football.
Okay.
Is your team name appropriate enough to say on air? It's probably a California reference.
It's not actually like. So I don't know what happened, but I took on this persona as the Swamp in my league, and every year I've had a variation of that name. As that one's lined into the right center field, could get down. On the move is Rodemaker though, and he makes the play for out number 3. I guess we'll revisit that thought in the next half inning as the Skeeters are held without a run here at the bottom of the third. We're into the fourth tonight at Constellation Field. No score between your Skeeters and the Bees.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative.
No score as we move to the top of the fourth inning. Should note the Bees are throwing a no-hitter. I repeat, the Bees are throwing a no-hitter. All right, hopefully we jinxed him.
I liked it.
Just one hit allowed for Pimentel through 3 scoreless. It'll get Bijan Rodemaker to lead the inning off. The one hit, a single that didn't even reach the outfield as Pimentel has looked sharp here. Parsons, you told me you got to go into the manual scoreboard next half inning.
Yeah.
When's the last time you were back there?
Ooh, probably 2 years ago.
It's hope you got some fans back there.
Well, I played it smart. So Tyler's out there right now. It was nice and hot. I at least wait till the sun goes
That's
down.
true.
It's a little bit cooler.
That's got to be a cool place to watch the game from, though, I'd imagine.
It's definitely different.
One job I've never got to do. I didn't get to do that all my internship last year. 1-1.
I mean, we got power out there. We could probably take the booth out there and broadcast from that little hole.
That'd be pretty sweet. Although there's a cable that runs from here to the press box. We need to get like a 2,000-foot cable or something like that to get it out there. Actually, what is it? About 360 out to left?
Don't do the math.
1-1 the count to Rodemaker. Jam shot there. Fouls it left side. 1-2. I had a lot of odd jobs last year. I protected the stage for Roger Krager's concert one night. I did 50-50. Was the scorekeeper a few nights. Never got to do the manual scoreboard, though. One night, one day. Maybe during April.
One day we'll figure out how to do the broadcast from there. We'll just have you bounce around from different locations.
I'd love to do that. That'd be great. Get me,
house.
get me on the grassland one of the times.
You'd probably fall asleep.
Probably. It's cozy out there. There's some fans out there tonight.
Get you from the picnic area in the pool.
Ooh, I could get behind that. Maybe out like in the bullpen one night.
That'd be different.
It had Troy Scribner join me for 4 innings a few nights ago. That was pretty cool. See if any of the bullpen guys want. But although they spent some of the first few innings in the clubhouse because it is very hot. 2-2. That one's a jam shot foul, so still even at 2-2. Rodemaker in his first at bat of the night, grounded out to Anthony Giansanti. Martinson playing up the middle toward the chalk line between or behind second base, indicating the line which cannot move past. No shifting here in the Atlantic League. You can see it there on the broadcast screen. The 2-2. That one grounded sharply in through the hole, in for a single, as by Juan Silverio. So Rodemaker 1 for 2 now. Jason Rogers struck out in his first at bat and comes to the plate here with a runner on first, nobody down. Bees had runners on the corners last inning, and Carlos Pimentel stranded him right there. They actually had first and second with nobody down. Brian Mayer tried to lay down a sac bunt, did not go well. Lead runner thrown out. We're at the top of the 4th inning. No score between your Skeeters and the Bees. Fastball just a bit outside there, 1-0. York was rained out last night, so the Skeeters came into tonight a game and a half out of first place in the Freedom Division in the second half. Again, it's pretty inconsequential as the Skeeters already locked in a playoff spot. High Point just a game back of Long Island. New Britain, they have won 4 straight, and they are now just 4 games back of Long Island.
And they head to Long Island this weekend, so big series for them.
Kind of for the Skeeters' sake. Hopefully maybe Long Island ends up putting it to them, because right now this doesn't look like a team you want to face in the postseason.
Right.
Which is surprising, too, because the Bees lost some big bats. They lost Alejandro de Aza, and they lost Alexian Marista, who when they were in town last, those were 2 of the bigger bats in their lineup. Although when the playoffs come around, everything changes. You don't necessarily need to use 5 starters, so you could technically have Pimentel back in the bullpen, or you could piggyback one of the other starters behind somebody else.
Well, and the interesting thing in this league is, too, with affiliated ball ending next weekend.
Yeah.
I mean,
could see some guys come out here.
Guys, could you get back?
Wonder who we could get back.
I would take any other guys.
Yes, seriously, though. Imagine if we still had Courtney Hawkins out in the outfield. He's doing pretty well, though, with High A San Jose for the Giants. One foul back, 2-2. And Kyle, we were talking about that last night. And 16 players with their contracts purchased this year off the Skeeters roster, 13 to the affiliated level, so their seasons are going to be coming to a close here pretty soon.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that is.
And to still play, top-notch baseball. And to reload, keep reloading.
Winning record in the second half, too, 21-17 for the Skeeters. Rodemaker on the move. Rogers pops it up, though, and foul onto the roof here right behind me. Still even. Bees 17-20 in the second half. And the Skeeters finished the first half exactly at 500, 35-35. Just past 8 o'clock here in Sugar Land, Texas. But yeah, I mean, you saw last year, it was pretty much the James Russell show in the playoffs. I mean, complete game in Game 5 of the championship series. The team won both of his first 2 starts in the Freedom Division. I mean, every game he pitched in the playoffs last year, the team won. He was the MVP of the championship series. Rightfully so, as I don't see them winning the title without him last year.
Yeah, he was definitely the go-to man. when he knew that victory, he knew you could count on him.
Although Tony Thomas, if there was a Freedom Division Championship Series MVP, he might be coming home with that one.
We remember we got Tony Thomas at the very end of the season last year.
Yeah, he was literally picked up the last homestand.
Yeah, right around.
Him and Lucas Irvin both joined the team super late and both played pivotal roles in the playoffs, as well as Jorge De Leon, the reliever out of the bullpen.
See if Pete's got any of those guys up his sleeve this year.
Pete not known to sit idle, and especially when it comes to transactions, I think he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. So full count upcoming to Jason Rogers, nobody down, runner on first. We'll see if Rodemaker's on the move once more. Long set for Pimentel. Rodemaker on the move, line to Silverio, and they are going to have an easy double play as Rodemaker is just going to run right back to the dugout. Throw on to DJ Peterson in plenty of time, and that is a nice break there for the Skeeters. 5-3 double play on a rocket off the bat of Rogers. 2 away. Hopefully that's a sign of the Skeeters maybe get the luck to go back their way, as Silverio, that one caught him more than he caught it. It was right at him. And it'll be Mike Hart now with 2 away. He flew out to Juan Silverio in his first at-bat. Hart takes the first pitch up and away for a ball, 1-0.
New York has lost the first game of
their doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
So Skeeters now just a game back in real time here of the Revs. Something to be said about playing spoiler. That's got to be a good feeling. That one shot foul to the right side, 1-1. Because if the Skeeters do win, they set up a spot where maybe Somerset gets into the playoffs, or even New Britain potentially, or I mean Southern Maryland. They're still only 3 games back, and considering that they were almost 10 games back in the first half, that's why you got to love that first half and second half. It kind of sets us up for some wackiness. Nothing too wacky, though, as Long Island, they're back on top in the Liberty Division. That one popped up. Left side, Silverio going a long way into shallow left field, makes a nice running grab. They're out almost in straightaway left. Silverio with a nice inning on the defensive side there. No score for the Bees in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Knotted at 0-0.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Quinn Bernard will lead it off in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still no score between the Skeeters and the Bees. As I mentioned, the Bees have yet to allow a hit, so if I have any part in jinxing them, I'm hoping I'm doing it by mentioning that. Let's hope when Bernard breaks up that no-no right here. 2 base runners, though, for the Skeeters. Pair of walks, one from Rico Noel, one from Juan Silverio. Randy Lara back at work for the Bees. First pitch to Bernard is outside for a ball, 1-0. Bernard 0 for 3 back on Friday night. He had a big-time homer on Monday's game. 2-run shot and a losing effort, though, for the Skeeters. 6-4 loss on Monday. 7-5 on Tuesday. 2-0 to Bernard. That one popped up right side toward Jason Rogers. He's ranging back now in foul territory. He gloves it, has it for out number 1. So that'll bring up Dennis Phipps. Phippsy in his first at-bat, struck out looking to end the first. Still sitting on 19 home runs, waiting for number 20 here. Skeeters did not have a 20 home run hitter last year. Courtney Hawkins was the closest. He had 17. Phipps a little out in front of that one. Cue balls it toward the right side, foul. Phipps tied for second, still in the lead, though, with his 19 homers. I don't believe he'll have a shot to get the league lead, though. Tevin Nash has 32. It's kind of a logjam there at number 2, though.
Short left field.
Yeah. I'm sure Phipps would probably be north of 30 as well if he was playing most of his games out there.
Well, yeah, he was upset because I guess when they go to York, York won't pitch him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, you've seen him make Constellation Field look very tiny out to left field, so imagine that. He would probably just pepper that wall out there on a regular basis. 0-2 pitch, front door, slider called, strike 3. Phipps down on strikes for the second time tonight, 2 away. And that will bring up Zach Bornstein, the right fielder. Grounded out to first in his first plate appearance. Bornstein with a home run this series. Came back Sunday night in the 6-4 loss. Bornstein 16 home runs. 10th in the league. Grounds that sharply through the hole, and there goes the no-hitter. First base hit of the night for the Skeeters. So let's see if that kickstarts maybe a 2-out rally here. Zach Bornstein singles with 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. I have seen my Padres get no-hit a few times, never live, but that is always just agonizing. I think there's a degree of luck to throwing a no-hitter.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can make your pitch.
I mean, how many no-hitters have you seen where someone in the field makes an absolutely insane play?
There's always some play for each. I mean, like you said, I mean, Swanson doing his best to distract Randy Lara behind home plate. The first pitch, DJ Peterson's in for a strike, 0-1. I mean, think of some of the guys who've thrown perfect games too, like Phil Umber, Dallas Braden. I mean, not guys who had extensive careers. Hope Swanson can get him a little distracted here. Get the Skeeters on the board. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball outside, called a strike, 0-2. Peterson has reached safely in 13 straight games, hitting .367 over that stretch. He's down 0-2 here. A big hole on the right side of the infield for him. 0-2 pitch, he just reaches out, spoils that fastball. Still 0-2.
Talking about no-hitters, what about the guy in Somerset this year?
Perfect game, Rick Teasley.
Perfect game, and team ends up losing in the 10th inning.
Throw 9 perfect innings, take a no decision. That's a hang with him. Yeah. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Peterson lays off 1-2. Check swing. They're going to peel. He did not go around. Peterson, a former New Mexico Lobo. He began the year with AAA Charlotte. He had 6 homers and 16 RBIs in 38 games with them. He was with AAA Louisville last year, the Reds affiliate, 277. 462 slugging percentage, 16 long balls. Power definitely a consistent threat for him. 1-2, pops that one up, and it's going to get out of play behind home plate. Still 1-2, having a nice battle here with Randy Lara. Pimentel threw 4 innings of work at 62 pitches, and that was number 46 right there for Lara. 31 of which have been strikes. He has been peppering the strike zone tonight. Borenstein on first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th, the 1-2. Peterson crushes that left field. Back goes Collier. He looks up off the wall. They're going to wave Borenstein home. He's going to score. Peterson into second base. RBI double. Skeeters lead 1-0.
I think that shows how strong Peterson is, because I don't think he got all the wood on that one.
It did not look like he did at all.
Looked like another one right off the end of the bat that still almost carried out of here.
DJ Peterson continues his tear. RBI double. And the Skeeters out in front 1-0 here in the 4th inning. And Swatsit, I guess, did enough, distracting Rainey Laura. And obviously DJ Peterson, nice job at the plate to get the Skeeters on the board first tonight. RBI number 11 for Peterson and his second of this series. But yeah, Parsons, I mean, that ball did not sound like it hit the barrel of the bat, but so strong. That went maybe about 4 or 5 feet away from leaving the yard.
Yeah, out there off the University of Houston Sugarland.
That was right off the university part of that.
And it took
sign.
a bad kick for the left fielder too,
Yeah.
which allowed Borenstein to come all the way around.
Yep. Zach Collier thought he may have had a play on there. I think he decided to let that one hit the wall maybe just a step or two too late.
Yep.
And like you said, it took a pretty wicked kick off the wall. 1-1 to Martinson. So for Borenstein, over his last 14 games, he has 7 doubles. A doubles machine. That includes a triple, too, and a home run. Nice addition to the Skeeters lineup. Him and Dennis Phipps have been swapping around between DH and first base this series. 1-1 to Martinson. Nice take, low and away. 2-1. Talked about that earlier, Partisans, and maybe just get that run to kickstart it here. Maybe Martinson, a little two out knock here.
Yeah, just get a little momentum going.
Let's get those floodgates opened up here. Laura susceptible to that. 12-1 win when he pitched last on Friday night against the Skeeters.
Make him labor a little bit on the mound.
Out of the stretch. Laura's 2-1 to Martinson. And Martinson had a pitch to rip out there. Fouls it straight back. Just missed it. 2-2. Fan below is saying right on it. He is correct. That did not miss the barrel for Martinson by much. So DJ Peterson at second, 2-2 the count, 2 away. Peterson's RBI double has put the Skeeters up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th.
Try to hit the corner. Come on, J-Mark. Come on.
2-2. Up and in, taken for a ball. Going to make it a full count here. On deck is the captain, Anthony Jansanti, waiting for a turn here. Martinson, the ever-patient hitter. 4th in the league with 60 walks. 0 for 1 tonight. Popped out to first base in his first at-bat. Martinson, 14 home runs on the year, and the full count pitch coming to him. Fouled straight back off the glove of Brian Mayer. Going to stay full.
Right there, right there.
43 RBIs for Martinson on the year, who's been getting some regular PT at shortstop now. Settling into that role pretty nicely. Had a fantastic play on defense earlier in this one. Robin Ryan Jackson of a base hit. Ironically, or coincidentally, Jackson, the one who had been playing mostly shortstop with Martinson at second base earlier this season. 3-2 pitch from Laura. Martinson, jam shot, shallow left field. Jackson backpedaling and has it for out number 3 in shallow left. So the Skeeters do get a run, though. RBI double from DJ Peterson. They lead 1-0. We head to the 5th.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Skeeters lead 1-0. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Ryan Posner and Doug Phelan here with you. Jonathan Gava is going to lead it off for the Bees. DJ Peterson, RBI double, getting the Skeeters out in front in this one. And to snap a 4-game losing skid here. Last time the Skeeters won, it was Carlos Pimentel on the mound facing Rainy Lara. So, see if Pimentel can get the Skeeters back in the win column. Through 4 scoreless tonight. Just 2 hits allowed, both singles for the Bees. Galvez in his first at bat. Grounded out to shortstop. And swings at the first pitch, pops it up right toward Jason Martinson, who takes a few steps in on the infield dirt. Has it easily for out number 1. And with 1 away, Ozzie Martinez had come to bat now. He has one of those 2 singles. Had the first hit of the game, actually, back in the 3rd inning. All right, Doug, what do you got for me operations-wise? What's going on in the ballpark?
Things are broken. I try to fix it.
What did you fix today?
Yeah.
Everything?
No, definitely had to make some phone calls. I got a few AC problems here and there, and then elevator we're still working on.
Some riveting stuff.
Yeah.
1-0 to Ozzie Martinez. Yeah, AC's definitely something you got to get in order out here. It is hot, but hopefully now we're getting toward the tail end of this heat wave here in the summer out here in Texas.
Yeah, starting to prepare for our lovely Holiday Lights event.
There you go. Yeah, you're for those that don't know, Doug's really one of the ringleaders for that event. Going to be hanging up all the lights. How many lights we got this year for Sugar Land Holiday Lights?
3 million.
That is a lot.
Yeah. It's a few. If you want to come out and count them, Paz, we will gladly make you
our
official light counter.
I'm gonna hold you to it. I mean, if I'm sending out the press release, I gotta put my name on it. I want to make sure there's 3 million lights.
Yeah, you come on out.
No hooey,
I expect you out here every day counting every bulb.
1-2, swung and a miss by Martinez. Down for out number 2 here. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Pimentel. He has looked sharp. Just 2 hits allowed. He's through 4 2/3 innings. Nice little breaking ball there to get Martinez. Holiday Light starts the day after Black Friday, correct?
So this year we're actually starting a week earlier. We're starting the Friday before Thanksgiving. So
nice. Hey, might as well.
It'd be a good time.
It's a packed house here for the so it's a 35-day festival now from a 28-day festival.
It's a little bit more than that. We're up to 44.
Woo!
We're going from November 22nd through January 5th this year.
Nice. 0-1 to Zach Collier. He walked in his first plate appearance of the evening. 2 away in the top of the 5th. Skeeters lead the Bees 1-0.
And pause. I've already counted every light, so I will know if you're wrong.
I'm sure you have. How many times did you get electrocuted last year?
None.
There you go. Good answer. 40-foot tree, right?
You don't get electrocuted. You just get a happy reminder that you're wrong.
There you go. That's a good way of looking at it. 0-2 to Collier. Grounds that one sharply to Peterson. Stays down on it nicely. Touches the back himself. 1-2-3 go the Bees. A quick inning. Demontello through 5 scoreless. Skeeters lead 1-0 heading to the bottom of the 5th.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Anthony Jansanti, Captain Sugarland, to lead it off for the Skeeters in the bottom of the 5th inning. They lead 1-0, courtesy of a DJ Peterson RBI double back in the 4th inning. Anthony takes low and away for a ball, 1-0. Randy Lara still out for the Bees. Jansanti swings at a high fastball there, fouls it straight back, 1-1. Still a much better outing for Laura than Friday night. That did not go so well for him. Very well for the Skeeters. At your Constellation Field, kind of an interesting homestand. Started on a Friday. It's going to end tomorrow on a Thursday.
I believe that's how our next homestand starts as well, isn't it?
You just read my mind, Doug, as Jansanti swings and misses 1 and 2. That's exactly how the next homestand goes. It'll start on a Friday against High Point, 3 games. Then off day on Monday. Kind of interesting. Don't usually have any off days on a homestand. And then 3 games against York. Jam shot there from Jansanti. Pops it up toward Jason Rogers at first base. Rogers has it. Kind of a high step there while he was running to go get it. And out number 1.
Gotta keep those high knees. You don't want to trip on anything out there, the dirt clumps. Or
Yeah, that was kind of interesting there. 1 away. It'll bring up Albert Cordero. Not too much rain today. It was just a little kind of brief pop-up shower.
Yeah, it lasted a little bit longer than I think we expected, but
yeah, it looked pretty ominous. Like I was sitting here watching it develop. Like, oh man, here it comes, and then didn't really get here in earnest. That one line up the middle. That's a base hit for Cordero. He has got a hit in all 6 games this series, and he's got a 1-out single here. And that'll bring up Juan Silverio. Coco back up to 220 today. So he's seeing that average just slowly climb back up. Not so slowly, they're really over these last few weeks or so, but back over 220. Hit tonight, he'll probably climb closer to 225 and ever so slowly getting back toward that mark he had last year. Coco appeared in 119 of the 126 games, had 12 homers, 63 RBIs. Tonight, game 109. First pitch to Silverio, taken outside for a ball. He walked on 4 pitches in his first at-bat. So back on Friday night, Laura, 5 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, only 4 earned, but has kept the Skeeters just 3 hits, although the big one was a DJ Peterson double. Good for a run. Silverio takes outside once again. Silverio has seen 6 pitches tonight. All 6 have been balls. Randy Lara wants no piece of Juan Silverio.
At least he's consistent.
Probably for good reason, too. Silverio 2 for 9, a triple and 3 RBIs this year against Randy Lara. A 2-run triple came in Friday night's game. 3-0, so 7 pitches, 7 balls to Juan Silverio. Silverio with a pretty easy night there at the dish, just watching those pitches sail on by. Rico Noel on deck, 1 away, Cordero on first. Silverio, 12 homers on the year. Got a grand slam on Friday night's game that did come off of Anthony Alaki out of the New Britain bullpen, though. Did not come off Lara. 3-0 pitch. Silverio swings away. Takes a big rip, fouls it back onto the roof. 3-1. I mean, you figure after he sees 7 straight balls, Lara probably just trying to get something over the middle. And he pretty much did. Silverio just missed that one. So we'll do it here, 3-1. Lara out of the stretch. Silverio swings at that one as well. Fouls it straight back onto the sweet level. 3-2, back onto the field level. And right to someone's lap. There you go. That's an easy foul ball. Don't come much easier than that for a fan. Literally fell right into his lap. It's not even an exaggeration. Full count pitch upcoming to Juan Silverio. See if Albert Cordero might be in motion here. 3-2 from Lara. Silverio lines that foul right side, making Lara work a little bit here. Lara was with the Bees last year and was an all-star in the Atlantic League. Also spent some time with the Bridgeport Bluefish. 3rd season in the Atlantic League. And was an all-star each of the last 2 years in 2017 with the Bluefish and with the Bees last season. Not quite all-star numbers for him this year. 5-9 with a 5.84 ERA coming into this one. 3-2 again to Silverio. Into shallow right field. Rodemaker on the run. Rodemaker is going to get that on the run and is going to drop it, though, on the transfer as he was trying to get Cordero, who was a little more than halfway between first and second. We're going to say that was on the transfer, though. So F9 and 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Two away, that'll bring up Rico Noel. Has walked and flown out to right field tonight. Skeeters lead 1-0. Noel walked to open the game up, moved to second on a sac bunt, and then was caught stealing third. Over 3 with a walk last night. Takes a breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1.
I know last time I was in here we talked about how he was already at, what, 150? He's got to be close to 200 stolen bases now, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's
in about 3 games.
The Skeeters that you mentioned, the number 150, that kind of reminds me. They're going to probably break their team record for stolen bases as Noel pops up the bunt. Brian Mayer going back, dives, but doesn't have a play there. So strike 2 to Noel. Skeeters have stolen 152 bases on the year. Their record is 162, which came in 2017. So, I mean, we've had 9 stolen bases in a game, so theoretically that could be broken by the end of this week.
I mean, with Rico, I feel like maybe
he's going to break it himself.
2 nights.
Yeah, right. Pretty much, yeah, 2 nights work. He had 6 stolen bases in a game last month against Long Island, which set a team record. 6 stolen bases in a game. That is something else. And they weren't really close either. I mean, they knew he was going to steal, and there's nothing you can do about it. Must be nice to be that fast. 0-2 pitch is flied out to right field. Rodemaker doesn't have to go as far this time. He's has it near the right center field gap for out number 3, as he's going to throw the ball back into his bullpen. And they're going Gonna steal another baseball from the Skeeters. Oh, it didn't make it into the bullpen. I'm sure they'll go out and grab that, though. Nicely done. Okay. Anyways, we head to the top of the 6th inning. Skeeters lead the Bees 1-0.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
1-0 lead for the defending champion Sugarland Skeeters. Here over the Bees, and Brian Mayer going to lead it off. Brian Posner, Doug Phelan here with you. Carlos Pimentel, he's still here with you too. He's through 5 scoreless. And no end in sight as he has held the Bees to just 2 singles on the evening. First pitch to Mayer is in there for a strike, 0-1. I have an early morning ahead of me tomorrow, Doug. I am going to be on a plane by 6:20, so that means my alarm's going off around 4:30.
That is late for me if I have a plane leaving at 6:40.
Yeah, I mean, I actually really haven't even done the math yet. I have to count backwards. I usually get to the airport like just disgustingly early because I'm always, afraid that I'll get there and I'm like, security won't be that bad, and then it's just like the longest line I've ever seen. And usually in the mornings it's pretty bad.
I feel like for you I'd be up around 3.
Oh my.
Are you going out of Bush or Hobby?
Going out of Hobby.
Okay, well that won't be so bad then. It's not as bad.
And while we were discussing airlines there, Brian Mayer swung and missed through 3 pitches, 1 out, 3rd K of the night for Brian Mayer. And Pimentel picking up right where he left off. And it brings up Darren Ford with 1 away. Yeah, nice thing is I'll be Ubering though, so I can kind of just maybe relax on the way there, catch up on some emails, do some work maybe, or just sleep, I don't know. Have the Uber driver wake me up when I get there.
Been there. I've been there.
First pitch to Darren Ford, swung on a miss as he chased the heater up and in. Pimentel still got some zip on that fastball here as we get to the 6th.
Obviously, you're going home for important reasons.
Yeah, good. Well, I am visiting family, but Parsons already talked about it. I am doing a Phoenix football draft at some point during this trip. I have some preparation to do.
Probably not why you scheduled this trip, though. Of course not.
No, who would schedule a trip just for fantasy football?
Halfway across the country.
Poor Josh, that would foul. Am I weird? Do I have a problem?
No, you're fine. You're fine. That's perfectly normal for probably anybody that works in this profession.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. 0-2. I mean, and it's like they're gonna get Albert Cordero. Maybe something got in his eye there. He's Max Mahaffey's out to take a look at him. Does Coco wear contacts? I wasn't sure if he does.
I'm not 100% sure.
Either way, it looks like whatever was in his eye, they got it out really quickly, so that's good. But, I mean, I don't have an NFL team that I root for, so fantasy football is kind of my way of staying in tune to what's going on out there.
I mean, the XFL released all of their team names today, so
the Houston Roughnecks.
Yeah, so I feel like you've got an NFL team, or not an NFL team, but an XFL team.
I can get behind the XFL. June Jones, and I believe they're playing their home games at TDECU Stadium, which is the home of the Cougars. That one's up and in for ball 1-2. I'd be interested to see what kind of players they draw, because the AAF lasted all of 7 weeks?
6-7 weeks, yeah.
And the XFL, the last time they were a league, kind of built themselves on kind of extreme, Vince McMahon I think Vince McMahon is still obviously the guys backing it. That one squares the bunt. Did Ford miss that? Or did he? It looks like he fouled it off the glove of Cordero. Still 1-2. You get one foul bunt in the Atlantic League, and Ford just used, or a little confused as to what happened there.
I don't think that.
They're going to say it didn't go around, I guess.
Well, I don't think he hit. I don't think he hit it.
Interesting. So 2-2 the count, though, regardless here to Ford. One away. Skeeters lead 1-0 at the top of the 6th inning. Kind of an interesting sequence there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the.
That one popped up right field. Zach Borenstein a few steps to his right. Under it, easily for out number 2. I would definitely take some time to go out and watch a game there, though. They, I believe so. They're playing opposite the NFL schedule.
I think so. I know they're. I think the big difference.
Maybe we shouldn't go out and see a game. We should promote those guys.
Well, I think the big difference between the XFL and the AFL, however I can't.
AAF.
Yeah, the AAF was that the AAF wanted to be a fundamental league for the NFL, and the NFL didn't really want to hold.
They didn't want it, yeah.
So, and the XFL doesn't want to be a fundamental team for the NFL. That they want to be their own separate league. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I haven't seen what the rules are going to be like for these XFL teams.
Should be interesting. They got a team in Dallas too,
yep.
And
I believe Dallas Renegades, I think is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just saw the Houston logo. It looked pretty cool. It's kind of a little bit of a play off the Houston Oilers logo. It looked like different colors, but yeah, Oliver Luck, and dad of Andrew Luck, who helped start the Dynamo here in town.
Our event operations manager, Russell Waldman's pretty excited. They got football back in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah, they're nice. That's good. I had football back in San Diego for a minute, and it was gone. I know that feeling all too well. That one grounded sharply to Silverio. He's up with it in time to get Jackson for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 frame for Carlos Pimentel. He's retired 8 in a row. Skeeters lead 1-0, coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 1001.
Win Bernard to lead it off for the Skeeters here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 lead at DJ Peterson. RBI double has stood up so far, and this one is Rainey Lara back to work for the Bees. Bernard takes a strike 0-1. Ryan Posner, Doug Phelan with you. It'll be Win Bernard, Dennis Phipps, Zach Bornstein to start the inning for the Skeeters. 0-1 breaking ball lined up the middle. Jackson toward the hole, ranges. The throw just gets Bernard by a step for out number 1. And with one away, that will bring up Dennis Phipps. Phipps 2 strikeouts tonight, 0 for 2, but came in with pretty good numbers against Randy Lara. He came in 5 for 8 with a double and 4 ribbies. See if he turns it around here. Good, it's a little insurance for the Skeeters. No one warming up in the Skeeters bullpen, and so it appears Carlos Pimentel will go out for at least one more. And why not? He has been fantastic. Just 2 hits through 6 innings at 81 pitches. First pitch to Phipps, low and away. Snagged there by Brian Mayer. 1-0.
All right, pause. Outside of the broadcast booth, obviously, what's your favorite part of the ballpark?
My favorite part of Constellation Field? You know, I've always wanted to go up and just watch an entire game from the Insperity Club. I don't know if that counts as my favorite park, maybe my favorite place I'd want to watch a game from. I don't think you can beat sitting in a rocking chair watching a baseball game. So whether you're right in front of me on the diamond deck or you're out there in the Bud Light Ice House, can't beat it. On a hot day, though, maybe the splash pad. That one lined out center field. Darren Ford started back, now coming in. Makes the shoestring catch for out number 2 as Ford with good speed had a good recovery on that one. 2 away. I'm going to guess yours is the scoreboard, right? Because you love going up on that thing.
Yeah, you'd have to be right. Don't get to see much of the game from up there, but definitely have a great view.
You're a better man than I would not get up on that thing. Not because it's like, I mean, it is dangerous, but not it's like overtly dangerous. I'm just afraid of heights.
Yeah, gonna probably have to go up there and spend a little time up there tomorrow, but that's what it is.
Yep, that's why you paid the big bucks around here. Swung on a miss by Bornstein, 0-1. Got a hot day up there on the scoreboard. You're a good man for getting up there and making sure that thing looks sharp like it does.
Yeah, I'll just be here working while you're drafting your fantasy team.
That one gets by Brian Mayer. Zach Bornstein was not going to steal first base. Bornstein 1 for 2 tonight. A single and came around to score on the DJ Peterson double. Yeah, I'm thinking probably have a Mai Tai or some type of cocktail in my hand by the time you get up on that scoreboard tomorrow. I'll be thinking of you, though, when I'm drinking it.
I appreciate it. At least you're thinking of me. Actually, I'd really rather you don't think of me while you're drinking. So.
Okay, if you say so. 1-1 to Bornstein, who got the first hit of the night for the Skeeters. Skeeters have just 3 hits, but they've gotten run into that one. Low and into Bornstein there, 2-1. Nobody warming up for the Bees either, as Randy Lara and Carlos Pimentel have been pretty effective managing their pitch counts. Lara just 76 pitches. Number 77 is up and away to Bornstein. He's ahead 3-1. This is how the Skeeters got their first run of the night. 2 outs, Bornstein came up, singled, and then DJ Peterson followed him with a near miss of a home run, but off the wall there in left center. Good enough to get Bornstein home. 3-1 pitch. Bornstein takes a rip at an off-speed pitch out in front of it. 3-2. 3-2 the count. 2 away. Skeeters lead New Britain 1-0. 3 hits for the Skeeters, 2 hits for New Britain. Lara winds and delivers the full count pitch. in the dirt, ball 4. So Zach Bornstein once again on base with 2 away. We'll see if DJ Peterson can drive him in once more. Peterson, it went off the University of Houston Sugarland sign in left center that was probably no more than 5 feet away from leaving the park. Probably less than that, maybe 3 or 4 feet. It was close. Peterson came in hitting 324. Swings at the first pitch, skies it to straightaway center. Ford started back, now he's coming on in. Ford has it for out number 3. A 2-out walk from Zach Bornstein. That is all for the Skeeters here in the 6th. We move to the 7th inning. Skeeters out in front of the Bees, 1-0.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
We are into the top of the 7th inning. Carlos Pimentel going to come back out here for the Skeeters. First pitch to Bijan Rodemaker. A quick pitch there. This is outside, 1-0. Changing up his set times there, Doug. Caught me off guard at least. Rodemaker tonight 1 for 2. Just 2 hits for the Bees, both singles. Kept that lineup in check thus far this evening. 1 on Rodemaker, fastball away. Just a skosh outside, 2-0.
What exactly is that measurement?
A skosh? It's whatever you want it to be.
Just a skosh.
It's I don't believe it's in the metric system. So I don't know what to quantify it with. 2-0 pitch. That one also misses by just a hair on the outside part of the plate. 3-0. Going to be as unscientific as possible on this broadcast.
Just a skosh.
As a handyman, there's probably times where like, yeah, that looks good. No need to get the leveler out. It looks okay. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Pimentel. He's definitely kept the walks in check. He had 1 walk, came all the way back in the 3rd inning, and that was all. Rodemaker, 13 homers on the year, had 1 earlier this series. 3-1 pitch. That one just a bit outside as well. So Rodemaker works the second walk of the night for the Bees. Lead off base runner to get things going here in the 7th. Skeeters lead 1-0.
First baseman number 9, Jason Rogers.
With your skosh, I feel like I can comfortably say there's a gaggle of guys up out in our bullpen.
There you go.
Moving around.
Yeah, you're getting the hang of it. Someone's not happy that we're not just talking strictly baseball all the time, every time. So sorry. First pitch to Rogers. They jam him. He pops it up right side. Anthony Jansanti comes in, makes the play. And oof, Rodemaker was a little bit far off the bag there. Almost had a play to get the double play there, though. But just one. One down here in the top of the 7th. And yes, Doug, you touched on that. It appears that Daniel Gibson is getting warm out there in left field. Or right field, rather, for the Skeeters in their bullpen. Chris Parsons is out there in left field right now on the scoreboard. Wave hi to him. His wish was correct. He was saying how Tyler didn't have a very hard job for the first half of the game. There wasn't a lot going on, and it has held true so far. Let's see if the Skeeters can maybe get a ground ball and get him out of this game, or inning, rather. First pitch from Pimentel. Fastball up and away. Misses 1-0. Pimentel now through 6 1/3 innings. Longest outing for him on the year. He had a 6-inning outing on July 14th against Long Island. And also has 6 innings of work back on Friday night against the Bees. 1-0 pitch just misses. 2-0 outside part of the plate. Carp 0 for 2 tonight, has flown out to Juan Silverio at third twice. Last night he had 2 runs batted in. Check swing. They're trying to back pick. Rodemaker almost had him as he scurries back in there. Pitch was a strike to Carp, so 2-1. Albert Cordero, if you are napping over there on first base, he'll make you pay.
It's nice to see him back playing catcher again after taking that ball
off his leg,
a few nights ago. That was rough. Of course, he managed to stick it out and stay in the game that night.
I don't know how. I mean, I know how he's a really tough guy, but man, oh man, those guys take so many foul balls off places where there's not a lot of padding or no padding in that case. They're on the thigh. That one outside, 3-1 to Carp. Pimentel kind of motioning there and needs to work through his pitch. Yeah, that's a tough play too. Carp the lefty, so there's not really a throwing lane for him, but Rodemaker was just able to get back. So 3-1, the count to Mike Carp. On the move goes Rodemaker, and Carp fouls it back, so he'll have to go back to first. Full count now. Gotta imagine Rodemaker probably going to be on the move once again with the full count. Carp, who played with the Boston Red Sox in 2013, winners of the World Series that year with the St. Louis Cardinals. They came after a year that they weren't even in the playoffs, and they come back and they win a World Series. John Lester, I believe, was the World Series MVP. On the move again, Rodemaker swung on a miss by Carp. The throw from Cordero not going to be in time, but that one actually off a bounce hit Rodemaker right in the back. So he gets the stolen base, had to pay for it a little bit there as he'll get up slowly. So 2 away, runner in scoring position for the Bees. It's their first runner in scoring position since back in the 3rd inning when they put runners on the corners. So Pimentel has not had to work out of too many jams thus far. He's got a mini one here. The tying run on second base. Jonathan Galvez, who's 0 for 2, up to the plate. He has 68 RBIs to lead the Bees. So big spot here for Pimentel. Ozzie Martinez on deck with the base open at first. First pitch to Galvez. Fastball up and away, 1-0. For the Skeeters next inning, it'll be Jason Martinson, Anthony Giansanti, and Albert Cordero. 1-0 lead. A DJ Peterson RBI double has held up. That double coming back in the 4th inning. 1-0 pitch up and in to Galvez. 2-0. Probably not a bad idea to tread lightly here with Galvez. Mentioned he's the Triple Crown leader for the Bees. 315 leads the team in average. 15 homers leads the team there, and then 68 runs batted in. Skeeters hoping to snap a 4-game losing skid here against the Bees. 2-0 pitch. Galvez is hoping to give his team the lead there. He misses it. Off speed in the dirt, 2-1. Galvez came in hitting .314 against the Skeeters this year. That one up and in for a ball, 3-1, kind of predominantly working Galvez in here. I guess somebody didn't like hearing about my travels, Doug. My travel schedule. I'm always good. I was like a good travel story. I like to watch the Travel Channel.
I feel like it was slightly relevant, considering you're going to be out.
I am. So that person won't have to worry about me tomorrow. They'll probably be really happy.
Who do we have in here tomorrow?
Brandon MacArthur. And that one crushed to left field. Winton Bernard going back. He looks up, and that one into the AGV Picnic Plaza. 2-run homer for Jonathan Galvez. And that is going to give the Bees a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Pimentel was down 3-1. First base was open and tried to challenge Galvez with the heater. And he turns on it, sends it into the HB Picnic Plaza. That's his 16th home run of the year. And the Bees are out in front for the first time tonight. Last night it was the 8th inning. The Bees took a 3-2 lead. Tonight, the 7th inning, they strike to take the lead. So next inning, they'll be up to Martinson, Giansanti, and Cordero to get the Skeeters hopefully back out in front. First pitch to Ozzy Martinez, up and in, 1-0.
I feel like I might be the bad luck charm. I was in here last night when they went up on us too.
It hasn't been much. Each game has been decided by 2 or less runs. The last 3 games of what has been now a 4-game losing streak, and just, not coming out on the right side there. Down 3-1. Almost out of the inning, 2 outs, and Jonathan Galvez, who's made plenty of teams pay this season, makes the Skeeters pay there. And the lefty Zach Collier on deck, so you got to imagine this is probably going to be it for Pimentel, one way or the other, whether it gets out of the inning or if Martinez were to get on. That one just misses on the inside part of the plate, 3-0. Martinez 1 for 2 tonight. Singled back in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th. Pimentel sets the 3-0. Off-speed pitch drops in there, 3-1. Skeeters have 20 come from behind wins this year. Just need 1 at the moment. Plenty of power in this lineup, get that job done. 3-1, Martinez hits that one to left field. Bernard has a beat on it though. Toward the wall there in left center field, has it on the track for out number 3. And Pimentel obviously frustrated himself. He was just 1 pitch away from 7 scoreless innings, but alas, the Bees do get 2 here on a 2-run homer from Jonathan Galvez, and they now lead 2-1 as we head to stretch time here at Constellation Field, going to the bottom of the 7th.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 1001.
Jason Martinson to lead it off for the Skeeters here, and a little new complexion on this ball game. 2-1 lead for the Bees, but plenty of power, including the man up to bat now. Martinson, 14 homers. He takes a strike there. 0-1. The big fella, our big right-hander Russell Waldman, stopping in for a visit here, and his Cardinals just came up with a big hit. That clear the bases? Nope,
no,
not quite. Almost did. Martinson drives it left field.
Grow legs. Grow legs.
Back to the track, but Darren Ford is under it, and if it only could have grown legs there, just about 5 feet from the wall there in deep left center field, and Martinson's down for the first out of the inning.
So what's been talked about on tonight's broadcast?
We've had a good array of topics, I feel like. Obviously, Skeeters baseball here. It's been a good game so far. And what else? We've talked about a little fantasy football, where you would pick at number 5 in a 10-team draft. We've got Doug talking about some AC units. We just talked a little Cardinals baseball there.
Gotta love Cardinals baseball.
This looks like they're storming back against the Crew. First pitch to Anthony Jansanti's outside for a ball, 1-0.
Speaking of football, St. Louis has an XFL team, and we have a name finally.
What was the name of the St. Louis team?
The Battle Hawks.
Hogs or Hawks?
Hawks.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there was we actually talked a little XFL about the Roughnecks out here in Houston, and that was another topic on the docket. And
what do you say we go and broadcast a couple Roughneck games?
I could bid on that.
Keep the Skeeters fans listening to Ryan Posner.
Yeah, everywhere on Houston, you can't get away from me, except for the next few days. 2-1, the count to Anthony Jansanti. Skeeters down by just 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. The captain has 7 homers on the year. He's been red hot of late. See if he can keep it going. Pops it up, foul, third base side. That'll even the count at 2-2. Give you some context for Anthony's hot streak. Captain Sugarland, over his last 19, hitting .320. 3 homers over that stretch, 11 ribbies from the 2018 MVP of your Skeeters.
It's almost like he's starting to get healthy. Him and Coco, too, are both just finally starting to do what you expect from him.
Gives that lineup some length when you got him hitting 7th and Cordero hitting 8th. Good take from Jansanti. I don't know how he laid off that slider there from Lara. 3-2. Lara was roughed up to the tune of 7 runs in 5 innings on Friday night, has allowed just 1 through 6 1/3. Just 3 hits.
7th inning's going to be our inning, too.
I feel it. If you get to that Bees bullpen, that's been the key. Jansanti hits that one well. Left field. Collier back to the track and a few steps in front. So back-to-back shots to the warning track for the Skeeters. It sounded like Anthony got that maybe just off the end of the bat. Didn't have that crack.
Didn't have the sound you wanted. It had a little more carry, honestly, than what I thought it was going to.
Yeah, the way that Collier broke off on that, it looked like maybe it might have had some dinger written all over it, but it does not. So 2 away, 2 straight deep fly balls, and now Albert Cordero comes up. Wind not blowing in all that hard from right field. Kind of a light breeze there at the flags out there. First pitch from Laura. Coco takes up and away, 1-0. Daniel Gibson, now a right-hander, is getting warmed up. Looks like Kevin Comer's getting hot in the bullpen. Lefty Zach Collier due to lead off, and then it'll be Brian Mayer and Darren Ford, both righties. Coco gives that a ride, deep right field. Takes Rodemaker back. He looks up into the bullpen, onto the grassland. Solo shot for Cordero, number 10 on the year.
I was about to say, watch this ball go in the grassland. I wish I would have said it in my mind, but I was like, it usually blows in. Hard to put in the grassland.
It is. That one onto the berm in right field. Coco's 10th homer of the year, double digits. And we're all tied up at 2-2 in the bottom of the 7th.
Where's Eddie? We need Eddie.
Oh, yeah, we don't have Eddie having the home run call. He called Coco's last home run that came back on Friday night. Second homer of the series for Cordero. Man, oh man, they had 2 straight fly balls, one from Martinson, one from Jane Santee, that somehow didn't get out of here, and Laura wasn't going to get away with that one.
And here comes another power threat. You're not done yet.
Silveria, who swears to bunt, pulls it back, 0-1. He's done that a few times tonight. He walked in his first at-bat and then flew out in his second. Coco had a career-high 12 homers last year, and it looks like he's on pace to at least match that. Number 10 there for him as Silveria steps out. So that'll take Pimentel off the hook, and rightfully so, man. He had such a good start. That would have been criminal for him to get a loss in this one. That one low and away for a ball, 1-1. Bees with 2 runs in the 7th. The Skeeters get it right back. I thought that one was going to land in the Bees bullpen, but it did. It got there just right over it into the grassland. That is a long home run. There's a good 10 or 12 feet in between the fence.
Fans up there weren't expecting a baseball today, at least
that's
from a home run ball.
Yeah, no kidding. 1-2 to Silverio. He has 12 home runs. His last coming on Friday night. A grand slam off this Bees bullpen. 2-2 now here, and the 1-2 to Juan Silverio. Just fouls that one away, 1-2. That Coco is getting too hot, man. He came in hitting .320 over his last 23 games, and right back on track here.
That Coco's hot.
Gonna need some marshmallows to cool that thing down.
Back when the Cards had Jeff Suppan, the saying was, our soup's too hot.
Soup's too hot, Jeff Suppan. That's a good name right there. That's a throwback. Silverio lines up the middle. That's going to get through into center field. Base hit. So 2-out rally continues here for the Skeeters. Juan Silverio aboard, and that'll reset the order here back to the top, and Rico Noel. And that's going to be it tonight for Rainy Lara. And just like Carlos Pimentel, he was one pitch away from getting through another inning of work. Albert Cordero made him pay, and he's going to leave with this game tied up 2-2, and that's his runner on first base. We'll tell you all about the new Bees pitcher here in just a second. We're all tied up 2-2 here in the bottom of the 7th.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our...
Oh boy, it's time for our favorite member of this Bees bullpen, Sam Ravasio, who, with his patented slow walk to the mound, we are finally ready for play again. Pete actually went out to the umpires and showed him a stopwatch, and I hope he showed him how long it takes him to get to the mound. I mean, supposed to be worried about pace of play here, and Sam Ravasio is legitimately the human rain delay.
I've never seen anybody walk that slow.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. Third appearance for him on the series. First pitch to Rico Noel.
I wish we could put a side-by-side with him and Todd Coffey.
Oh,
Can
dude,
we send
Todd
that into
Coffey,
ESPN?
man. That name came up. That's not the first time that name has come up on the broadcast this week, believe it or not. I'll get to that in here in just a second. Russell Waldman joining me here in the broadcast booth. 2 away, runner on first. Silverio leaning. Thought about going maybe. That one's inside. So Troy Scribner was up here on Monday night, and we were just asking him about his debut and everything because he came out of the bullpen in his debut. And I was like, so what, were you on a scale of 1 to Todd Coffey, how quick were you out of the bullpen? Because Todd Coffey, man, don't let the weight fool you. He was a big fella. We could book it.
Didn't one time he almost like slid in before he got to the mound?
That was Heath Bell. He slid
Heath
into
Bell.
the mound during the All-Star game. Heath Bell was kind of like a Todd Coffey. He sprinted to the mound and kind of a big fella.
I don't think Heath Bell was as fast as Todd Coffey
man.
or moving as fast.
Dude, funny story about Todd Coffey. 2-1 to Rico Noel. We're tied up 2-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Me and my buddies just adored him. He was with the Nationals and at a Padres game, and we were yelling his name. He's striking balls during batting practice. He was like 3 baseballs. On the move is Silverio. The throw from Brian Mayer. A good slide from Silverio. He avoids the tag, which the ball took Galvez toward right field. So Silverio, the good slide toward the outside part of the base. And he's aboard now in scoring position here, 2-2 count. But yeah, he threw a bunch of baseballs to us, signed him. Really good dude. I mean, we just loved him because, I mean, how can you not love a big guy coming out of the bullpen who sprints? As literally the anti-Sam Ravasio.
Todd, if you got a game where Todd Coffey came in, that was worth your admission in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just to see that sprint in.
Stolen base number 13 for Silverio. That one way outside, going to make it a full count here to Noel. Go ahead run on second base. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Ravasio had an interesting sequence of events back on Sunday and Monday night. He balked in a run in back-to-back nights as he wasn't coming completely set, and he really pushes that line. Definitely comes to more of a set there. 3-2 pitch to Noel, shallow right field. Coming in is Rodemaker, going back as Galvez. It looks like it's Galvez's ball off his glove! Into foul territory, E4 into score, Juan Silverio. Rico Noel to second base, and the Skeeters take a 3-2 lead on the big hiccup from Jonathan Galvez. And I mean, I will say, Rally Greg, he was in the booth. He stepped in right as that ball went into the air, or maybe a few seconds before. And sure enough, the Skeeters take a 3-2 lead. That was a routine fly ball into shallow right field toward the line. And Galvez, it looked like it maybe hit off the heel of his glove and just shot all the way toward the wall there in foul territory on the first base side.
We were talking about Luis Castillo. He was in the news. That is one of the worst plays I've seen at second base, and that one right there was right with it.
That one chopped to third base. Ozzy Martinez scoops it up, fires over to Rogers, low throw, but he hangs with it. So 2 runs for the Skeeters, a solo home run from Albert Cordero, and a monster defensive miscue from Jonathan Galvez. Gets the Skeeters out in front, 3-2. We head to the 8th.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Where's your Deacon?
Oh, my Deacon bobblehead's right up there. 3-2 lead for the Skeeters. Man, that was an exciting sequence of events for the Skeeters. Jonathan Galvez completely just muffed a routine fly ball into shallow right field, ranging toward the line. It was somewhat of a difficult play. I mean, the ball was hit way up there, but that's a play that gets made pretty much 10 times out of 10. I was saying in the middle of the inning there, what in the Frank Martinez is going on out there? Frank Martinez from the Blue Crabs, if you recall back all the way on the second game of the season, called a strike there, 0-1 to Collier. Kevin Comer on the mound for the Skeeters now, the 3-2 lead. But Frank Martinez dropped an infield fly ball off the bat of James Loney, allowing a run to score. It was the winning run back on April 26th.
The man that's name can't be said dropped one on the infield this year when he was playing for the Skeeters.
Oh, yeah, that's true. we could say his name. It's okay. Ryan Jackson did. He did drop one earlier. That's you've seen it happen a few times out this year. I mean, none more I can remember pivotal than Martinez's that led to a walk-off win. Remember Matt Latos was pitching. He kind of went into the surrender cobra right away, thinking he was out of the inning, and then right there, Galvez drops it. E4 leads to the go-ahead run. Collier lines up the middle. That is through and in for a base hit. Leadoff knock for Collier off Kevin Comer. Get you some numbers here on Kevin Comer. 1-4, 435 earned run average, 37th appearance of the year for Comer. Great strikeout per 9, 46 strikeouts per 39 and a third innings pitched this year. 1 save as well. Russell, you were just showing me the clip of Luis Castillo back in the Subway Series a little while back, and that led to a Yankees walk-off win. That was pretty reminiscent of Galvez there.
Castillo's was a lot easier, though. He was camped under it.
He didn't quite have to go as far as. You wonder if maybe Rodemaker comes in and makes that play. That's usually the right fielder's ball. But, I mean, also Galvez, camped under it more or less.
I think that's probably a little too far for the right fielder to make. That's got to be a second baseman's play there.
And Galvez has played all over the field this series. He's played left field, first base, second base, so he's had to kind of adjust himself. Squaring a bunt is Mayer. He gets it down to first base. Peterson going to think about going to second. Looks like he had maybe a little bit of trouble getting it out of his glove, but does get the out at first, so a sac bunt for Brian Mayer. Man, Brian Mayer almost had it the second time tonight where he laid down a sack bunt and it did not get the runner over, but this time he is successful.
And he was just mad about that first strike. He looks up at TrackMan wondering how's that a strike?
See that happen a few times. It's people or players who weren't happy with the strike call. They motion up toward the TrackMan radar. It's on a roof here behind home plate. So the go-ahead run does move into scoring position, or the tying run rather moves into scoring position here. 3-2 lead for the Skeeters, top of the 8th inning. Kevin Comer looking to hold here for the Skeeters. I like that our new stat system does track holds as a stat, and for Comer, he's got 9 on the year.
Very underrated stat as a reliever if you're not the
as a middle reliever. Yeah, that's kind of your save more or less. Oh, 1 lined foul right side over the roof and into Oyster Creek. So 0-2 the count to Darren Ford. So far tonight, Ford has flown out 3 times, 0 for 3. Skeeters rallied back last inning. They were momentarily down 2-1. Albert Cordero, big time solo homer. And then the defensive miscue from Jonathan Galvez allowing Juan Silverio to score. That one chopped in front of the mound. Kevin Comer fields it underhands. The big fella, like a cat, pounces on that one. 2 away.
BFP.
Collier does move to third base on the play. And as Wessel said, PFP. Skeeters worked on that in spring training. I was sitting right here in the booth watching them work on it. Got to get it. Got to do it. Done everywhere, and that's why you do it right there.
Yeah, we even do it in Little League. You'll see games lost.
Pitchers got
to
do the banana route.
Yep.
So Ryan Jackson up with 2 away. The first pitch from Comer, called a strike, 0-1. Comer's fastball works in the low to mid 90s. Oh, 1 to Jackson, fouls it hard off the sweet level and back into the field box. 0-2. That fastball up there at 94. Jackson a little bit behind it. So the Bees down 0-2, 2 away. Tyne runs that Collier on third base. Kevin Comer looking to keep him right there, and that one almost had him looking just a bit inside. 1-2. Interesting to see where the Skeeters go in the 9th. If it is a safe opportunity without Nick Rumbelow, who's now in the Mets organization. 1-2. Fastball upstairs to Jackson.
Seems like since Paulino left, it was kind of a revolving door who was going to have the 9th inning. Then Rumbelow locked it down.
He did. He picked up 7 saves and a brief stint with the Skeeters.
Now we're back to the revolving door.
Another fastball up to Jackson. That'll make it full here. 3-2 on deck. Bajan Rodemaker. Would not want to see him come up with guys on base. He has had a good series. He's 1 for 2 tonight as well. Jackson 0 for 3. That 195 from Kevin Comer. He's bringing it. Big fella from New Jersey. Jackson pops that up. In comes Borenstein. Jan Sandy going back. Borenstein going to call him off. And the Skeeters, they're not going to flub that one like Alvis did. Borenstein, it comes in, makes the play. They strand the tie and run on third base. Skeeters lead 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, CERTA Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Dennis Phipps lead it off for the Skeeters. Sam Ravasio and all of his quirks back on the hill is that one taken outside for a ball from Phipps, 1-0. Kind of ironic that Ravasio, man, he danced out of some serious jams earlier in the series, and right there, I mean, he had a gimme out to get out of the inning, last inning, and was not helped out by his defense. 3-2 lead for the Skeeters. Phipps takes outside, 2-1.
Pete will sign just about anybody, but I can guarantee you this guy will never be playing under Pete and Gavilia.
I think he would probably go to a position player before he went to Sam Ravasio on the mound. That one outside for a ball, 3-1.
I think he would throw Mr. Doug before he would throw this guy.
You might. Hey, you know, if you bring in Kevin Comer, then bring in Doug. You know, you're looking at 95 to like 35, so could throw some people off. 3-2 to Dennis Phipps. 0 for 3 tonight. Flew out to center in his last at bat. Swung on a miss. Phippsy down on strikes for the third time. One away here at the bottom of the 8th.
If you had to guess out of our front office, who do you think would throw the slowest? We put him out there for an inning. Who's up there throwing about 20?
It's not going to be you. Russell, for those of you who don't know, Russell Woodman is a collegiate pitcher, so I'm not going to go with you. I just feel like Eddie's an easy pick, easy target, because I don't think he's played a lot of baseball.
He was a college soccer player, though, so I think he's got some athleticism in him.
I'd say you and Caitlin probably bring it the hardest. And, yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Eddie throw a baseball, so maybe that's just why I have nothing to gauge off of, so we'll go with Eddie. Love you, buddy. 2-0, the count to Zach Borenstein. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Walked and has singled. Scored one of the 3 runs back in the 3rd inning on an RBI double from DJ Peterson.
I feel like Shea and Tyler Stam could be a sneaky good pick for decent velocity, I guess you could say.
I could see that. I could see that, too. I think, I don't know if Tyler or Shea played any baseball in high school, but I could see that. That's a good sneaky underdog pick there. No way Ryan throws over 15 miles per hour. Comments Long Island Madison. Yeah, you might be right. 2-1 pitch. Borenstein takes outside. 3-1. I'm a great BP pitcher. I have no movement. I throw about like 35, 45. Yeah, man. I'd be happy to throw a BP.
That's all you got to do for a BP pitcher is find barrels, make guys look good.
Borenstein chops that to the right side and in for a base hit. Very identical to his hit earlier in this one, and he's got a 2-hit ball game. Skeeter's got a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the 8th. That's going to do it for Ravasio. Another rough outing for him this series. Has not had great success, and Skeeters lead 3-2. Runner on first, 1 away. And Bees going back to the bullpen. Tell you all about their new pitcher here in just a few.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotion.
Right-hander Jose Rosario going to come on for the Bees. 3-1 at 2.15 ERA for Rosario, making his team high 46th appearance on the year, and he's inherited a runner on first base, Zach Borenstein. One down here in the bottom of the 8th. Skeeters leading 3-2. Ryan Posner and Russell Waldman with you. Rosario is going to be his 4th appearance so far, the game number 6 of this series. Last pitched on Monday night through a scoreless inning. He's thrown 3 scoreless innings, 3 1/3 scoreless innings actually. Has allowed 1 hit though in each appearance, and if DJ Peterson can add a hit here, find the gap again. He drove in Borenstein with a double back in the 3rd. Just missed home run number 6 on the year, did Peterson. That one low and away. Kind of yanked it there, 1-0. So Kevin Comer went last inning for the Skeeters, trying to see if someone's getting loose down there in the bullpen. Don't see anything right now. Looks like Ricardo Gomez might be kind of just hanging out down there. And Gomez, who's been just about unhittable for right-handers. It'll be Rodemaker, Rogers, and Karp in the 9th for the Bees. Not a huge lead for Borenstein over there. Fastball inside, quickly 2-0 to DJ Peterson.
It was, we talked about Caitlin earlier. It's a big week for her family. Her brother just got called up to single A.
Oh,
baseball,
nice. Yeah.
And then she's getting married this weekend.
Yeah.
So
He was with
a lot going on for that family.
For the Clinchocks.
So I think that's a good pick for one of the hardest throwers in the office.
Yeah,
it's
her brother. What's her brother's name again? Robert Clinchock. Yeah, he was with the Tiger system.
Yeah.
And he was with Low A, or he was with
rookie ball. He was just drafted this year, I think.
Yeah, he was out there in Lakeland. Yeah, Flying Tigers, and now getting up to single A. That's pretty cool. 3-1 the count to DJ Peterson. I'm not doing a commercial for the Long Island Madison. Don't you even get any ideas. No more publicity. You don't want to send people to that cesspool of a hotel. Wouldn't do that to my loyal listeners. 3-2 the count to DJ Peterson. Runner on first, Zach Borenstein.
I heard it's the best in Long Island.
It might be, but that's, oh, well, yeah, I'm not going to trash any cities, but I've never been to Long Island. I might go there this year, see if the Skeeters play the Ducks in the Atlantic League Championship Series. They've done so 2 of the last 3 years, and the Ducks, the only other team in the league that's punched their ticket to the postseason like the Skeeters have. Three-two count. Borenstein on the move. That one drops in. Ball 4. Peterson aboard with the 1-out walk. So runners in first and second with 1 away here in the 8th. Someone asked if Hervasio just made it to the mound. I kid you not. Hervasio's total time spent on the mound this game, which was, looking back here at the box score, total of 2/3 of an inning. I'm pretty sure that whole time was less than what it took him to get from the bullpen to the mound. That's not an exaggeration. It would have been pretty close.
We should have done a stopwatch on that, too.
Pete did. I'm curious to see what he clocked him out to ask him after the game. It'll be Jason Martins here with 1 down. Inside fastball from Rosario, 1-0. Rosario really has been a bright spot in a bullpen for the Bees that has struggled a bit this year. They're second worst ERA in the league out of their bullpen, but Rosario definitely has helped keep them from maybe being at the cellar in that stat.
I would put the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say him and Jim Fuller, man. They've both been really good at the Bees bullpen.
I would have put the over-under at 1 minute and 5 seconds to get to the mound.
That's ridiculous. I mean, you're not. That's a very good guess. I think you might even been kind of generous there. 1-1 to Martinson.
So you'll take the over on that?
Oh yeah, I would take the over. I mean, not surprising. It was a little bit jarring on, I believe it was Sunday night when he first pitched in this series. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't remember him walking that slow from the bullpen last year.
This could just be a Sugarland special that
It
he's
could be.
pulling out.
1-1 pitch. That one's called a strike. 1-2.
As we said before, him and Pete are not the best of buddies.
Yeah, last year, Hervasio and kind of sparked a little bit of a brouhaha here at Constellation Field right in the beginning of the season. And he threw behind. Matt Chavez hit him with a pitch. 1-2 the count to Martinson. Runners on first and second, one away. That one in the dirt, blocked by Mayer, and is able to keep it in front of him. 2-2. Martinson over 3 tonight has flown out all 3 times up to the plate. His last at-bat came in the 7th inning. He just missed a home run. Sent one to the warning track to the left center. It's off Randy Lara. It was him and Anthony Jansanti both just missed homers. Jansanti on deck, and then Cordero did park one out there in the grassland to tie it up. Long set, the 2-2 to Martinson. That one in the dirt as well. Brian Mayer getting some work in now, keeping it in front. 3-2 the count.
Speaking of, what's Chavez up to nowadays? Is he done playing baseball?
I don't believe he's playing this year. I'm almost actually certain of that. I know he's out there. I think he's doing real estate in the Bay Area. That's a lucrative business. It's the most expensive real estate in the country. He's a bright guy. He was really nice, man. I loved having him around last year. And Duke could just hit. Could wake up, get out of bed, just hit and hit and hit some more. He actually has the highest single-season batting average in Skeeters history at .316. 3-2 Martinson. This guy's at foul right side. Was an all-star last year.
That was a nice constant to put on the
just
every day for Pete.
Kind of like Juan Silverio's been. Juan Silverio didn't join the Skeeters till July last year, but very similar. I mean, he was just always in the lineup. Playing him at pretty much first base with DH from time to time. I mean, Derek Norris would kind of switch off, get Cordero behind the plate. Yeah, I mean, it's nice when you can pencil him in there, and you can pretty much pencil in a 1-for-4 game at the worst. 3-2 pitch up and in. Martinson with a nice at-bat there, works the walk, and Rosario has walked the first 2 batters he's faced, setting up a bases-loaded opportunity for the captain, Anthony Jansanti, with 1 away. Would not be a bad thing to get a few insurance runs here. Skeeters up 3-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That is Ricardo Gomez warming up in the Skeeters bullpen. Rosario has been tough to crack. That one chopped up the middle. Jackson flips to Galvez for 1. Galvez return throw is going to get Jansanti in time, so that is a double play for the Bees to get him out of the 8th. Skeeters unable to capitalize on a few insurance runs here, but they do lead 3-2. And Ricardo Gomez coming on in looking for his second save of the year. Skeeters lead 3-2.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with the C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
And Ricardo Gomez going to come on for the save. Christopher Hill in his 9th inning role. We've had a few different closers this year, but only one closer in the broadcast booth. That's our president, Christopher Hill. Ricardo Gomez, 1-0, 144 ERA. Looking for his first save of the year. 24th appearance. What's going on, Chris?
Well, I think we're going to set up a speed of pitch competition on staff, apparently, from what we're talking about. I think in the first matchup, it's you versus Watson.
I mean, hey, we can flip the TrackMan on and we'll have the actual measurements.
I don't know if a spin rate could actually be less than 1.
Yeah, I mean, is it possible for baseball, I just take 1 revolution per minute?
Knuckleball.
Yeah, as I was saying that, I'm actually curious. I wonder how a spin rate's detected with a knuckleball. Does it literally just show up with a 0?
Or how well it picks it up. It would be, I mean, that's one thing. I think we need to get a knuckleballer here to really test that out.
Yeah, I don't
Do we have one in the league?
No, and I don't believe we had one last year either that I can remember. Even like a knuckle curve, I'd be interested to see the differential. I don't know if anybody throws a knuckle curve on the Skeeters staff. And the Skeeters lead 3-2 here at the top of the 9th inning. It'll be the heart of this lineup for the Bees, 3-4-5. John Rodemaker takes strike 1, 1-1.
Wind blowing as it traditionally does from right field into home plate. No difference than it almost always is.
And it made no difference to Albert Cordero. Sent one to the grassland out there, cut right through that wind that Chris mentioned normally blows in from right field. 1-1.
Important to get this one down. I mean, the team's been a little bit of rough patch, and after absolutely crushing them 12-1,
on Friday,
the tables have definitely been turned since then.
I mean, it's just not by much either. The last 3 games have been decided by a total of 5 runs. Back-to-back 2-run losses and a 1-run loss last night, so this is just on the outside looking in. That one's skied foul territory. Juan Severia was booking it, but that one's going to get into the seats. 2-2. It's crazy how you can pick up the sound of the train going by there.
I'm not sure what the fan was waving at as the ball was coming towards him. He did not make a play. That should be an error. That should be an error right there.
That's what I would look like if foul ball's coming toward me.
At all.
Those ones are hard. I feel like it'd be easier to catch a line drive, if you're wearing a glove, mind you, than one of those fly balls. They have so much spin on them. But that was not a great effort, as you mentioned. I mean, either way. EF, air on the fan.
No, we can't give a fan an air.
Okay. We'll call it a hit. That one right back in that same area, and once again, into the seats. 2-2 to Rodemaker.
He's a tough out. I mean, this homestand, he's been he fouls off an all lot. He's a good contact hitter, and he has been through a lot of deep counts.
Yeah, he's been a tough out for sure. And at least when those balls go in the stands, they're going to fans and not into the Bees bullpen, which he's chucked a few into after the innings are over.
Are you alleging something?
I'm not alleging. I saw it with my own eyes, right here.
So why would someone do something like that? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. 2-2 the count to Rodemaker.
Weird.
Swears the bunt, pulls it back, and called a ball. So it's going to be full to the right fielder for the Bees, who has had himself a pretty nice series. Ricardo Gomez has been really tough on righties, still tough on lefties, but
As we start looking towards the playoffs, which starts September 24th,
23rd.
Where is and 24th?
Yeah.
Where's the wild card race right now?
It's up for grabs as Rodemaker takes.
Well, just say you don't know.
I mean,
just say I don't know. I knew.
At this current moment, it would be the Skeeters versus York. They have a 1-game lead over your defending champion Skeeters. Long Island, they lead their division by a game, so it would be Long Island versus High Point and the Skeeters versus the Revs. Blue Crabs, they're in the mix. They're 3 games back entering tonight. So if they were to win the division, we play them.
Are you just naming every team in the league?
Hey, you wanted the composite report.
How about Lancaster? How are they doing?
They are, I believe, at least 7 games out. I don't think they're making a.
So they're the only one you're going to eliminate at this point.
I wouldn't eliminate them, but I'm sure their magic number of being eliminated from the postseason is nearing. It's coming up close. Same with the Bees, although the Bees only 4 games back now after their 4-game winning streak against the Skeeters. Going to squash that here as Jason Rogers takes up and in 1-0. Somerset really having a tough second half.
Now you got everybody in.
Yep, exactly.
You were missing one, and
they were just a half game back of Long Island in the first half, and they have really had a tough second half. They're 7.5 back.
Well, it can swing quick in this league. I mean,
sure.
you can have a. Well, we saw it in the first half. I mean, we had an absolute monster of a team that had to refine itself.
Yep.
And we did not exactly go blazing into the first half championship. And I think the team has settled down now. We've got some really good players, and people start selling in. The interesting part will be coming up, as we'll have some new faces probably coming in as minor league teams in their season.
That one.
Mexican League ends their season.
Inside 3-0. That was actually brought up a bit earlier, I believe, by Parsons. Yeah, the affiliated seasons are coming to a close, so you're going to get a few guys, one way or the other.
There's a couple I'm hoping for.
What's up?
Somebody out in Round Rock, I'm hoping rolls back by here.
I'm sure the Atlantic League would not be happy to see back into here. Or the Atlantic League opposing teams, I should say. 3-0 pitch. That one in for a strike, 3-1. To Jason Rogers.
Atlantic League versus Sugarland. Is that what you're implying?
Yeah, when you're the defending champion, you got a target on your back. There's a good old cliche. Love to use that one. Champions 2 of the last 3 years. Your Skeeters. He's a ground ball here. Ricardo Gomez has Jason Rogers 3-1. That one skied out to Rico Noel towards center. Looks playable. Coming on in is playable in shallow right center out number 1.
Even when he is just moving at an average pace, he gets through a lot of distance.
Yeah.
Like, he really covered. I mean, that's really the right fielder's play. He came all the way from deep center field just to make it nonchalantly.
It's video game speed. It's like when you press R1 when you're playing Madden and the guy all of a sudden just looks like on a treadmill. I mean, it's incredible how fast Rico Noel is. And like you said, he just makes it look easy. Probably going like 10 miles an hour there. Just a nice jaunt out there to right center.
Probably your pitching speed. That's what he was running at right there.
Probably. Nice backdoor slider there from Gomez, 0-1.
Slider?
What do you think that was?
Just saying, what part of that looked like a slider to you?
The left to right movement was the was the giveaway for me.
Okay. Just checking in.
Ground ball away from winning this one. Check swing from Carp. They're not going to really be able to appeal because there's not an umpire down the third baseline. 1-1.
He could still appeal just for the halibut.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I almost rather just not have an appeal because it's like, look at that. Look at the umpire at second base see. But if he calls
you
it
could trick him, maybe you could catfish him.
If he calls it a strike, I'm down. Swung on a miss by Carp. Okay, I see what you were doing there.
That really took a long time.
It did.
I just threw the first one out there. You totally no-sold it. I'm like, all right, I'll throw another one out there. I'll see if I can come up.
I didn't even hear the first one.
I said you could appeal just for the halibut.
I
think I've used halibut a
You
couple
have,
times.
though. You have.
Need new fish.
Catfish was a new one, though.
Yeah. I need a new one, though.
1 and 2 to Carp. Broken bat, chopped up the middle.
Trouble, only one.
Martinson is going to get one there at first base as.
Will he blame Kovu for the broken bat? I mean, I think
probably. That's just easy to do when you break a bat.
Blame the poor dog.
I know. That's just. I don't know.
Somehow the bite marks ruin the integrity of the bat.
Well, Kovu keeps the integrity of our family fun and affordable entertainment in line, so we glad to have him back.
Comes back next Friday, 2 Fridays from now.
Yeah, we got the next homestand coming up. Another Friday open to the homestand. And with 2 away, it'll be Jonathan Galvez. And he's going to take a free pass there. I'm sure he would have loved a chance to tie this one up, as it was his defensive miscue that gave the Skeeters the lead. He will not be afforded that opportunity. So first and second base, 2 away. It'll be Ozzy Martinez. Bees down to their final out. The Skeeters lead 3-2. You're going to be here tomorrow night to help out Brandon for an inning to get to the 9th?
No.
All right.
No.
Good talk.
Why, you're not working tomorrow?
I thought, I'm not here tomorrow night.
What? Where are you tomorrow night?
I am going to be on the West Coast at this time tomorrow night. You actually don't know. I can tell by your look right now. This is coming as a surprise to you.
Apparently, I didn't know. Was this approved by someone?
It was. Did
you put in your sheets?
I did. Sheets are in. I'm a company man. I'm good with HR.
I'm going to double check that.
That one grounded up the middle. This could do it. Martinson to Peterson, and that's going to win this one.
Skeeters win.
Skeeters snap the losing skid. A 3-2 victory over the New Britain Bees. Light up that Texas scoreboard. Skeeters back in the win column. Save number 1 of the year for Ricardo Gomez. He strands the tying run on second base. Nicely done by Gomez, as the Skeeters back in the win column. 3-2 victory over the Bees. Hard-fought win. Late lead for the Skeeters, and to put a smile on your face here as they'll wrap up the homestand tomorrow. And I'll wrap up my broadcast here in just a moment. Head to commercial break. Skeeters win 3-2. Stick around. Back in just a second.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters,
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Skeeters win 3-2. A nice comeback late for the Skeeters in this one. They're back on the winning side of things, ending a 4-game winning drought. Your winner tonight, Carlos Pimentel, and boy did he earn it. Pimentel threw 7 innings, the season high for him. 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 2 and struck out 4. The loser was the B starter, Randy Lara. He moves to 5-10, and should have mentioned Pimentel moves to 5-1. And Ricardo Gomez, first save of the year for him, threw a scoreless 9th inning to preserve that 1-run lead. Skeeters tacked on 1 in the 4th inning to get this game going on an RBI double from DJ Peterson. And the Bees took a 2-run lead in the 7th on a 2-run shot by Jonathan Galvez. But Jonathan Galvez giveth, and then he taketh away from the Bees as a defensive miscue in the 7th inning. A ball off his mitt out there in shallow right gave the Skeeters a 3-2 lead, also aided by an Albert Cordero solo home run, his 10th of the year. And that was it for tonight. 3-2 win for the Skeeters. They moved to 57-52. New Britain falls to 52-55. That'll do it for me tonight. Tomorrow, we get treated to a guest broadcast from Brandon MacArthur. I'm excited to hear him spin the 1s and 2s here back on Skeeters YouTube. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. Skeeters win 3-2 back here at 7:05 p.m. tomorrow night.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
Bye-bye, Sugarland. This is a great park. You guys should get more people here. This is a great park. You guys should get more people here. My son is Zach.